Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. As you can tell from the title, Max is being very loud. Seriously. Um, what, Bubby? What? Oh. As you can tell from the title, I am talking about Shane Dawson in this video. Please excuse Max, he's being very vocal this morning. I am going to be talking about Shane Dawson in this video. The reason I'm talking about Shane Dawson is I've actually been putting this video off for, a few weeks now, or maybe a week, I don't remember, but, yeah, I have been putting off this video for a while now, simply because I do not want to be a commentary channel or a drama channel. That's not my bag, that's not what I do, but when I consider myself part of the beauty community, no matter how small my subscriber count is or how large my subscriber count is, I am still considered part of this beauty community, in my own opinion. Because I put up beauty content, I put up reviews, I put up looks, I put up, all these things. So I would consider myself a part of the beauty community. My problem with Shane's statement about the beauty community is he was literally shown it from one person's perspective. Maybe two, maybe three. So I'm talking about James, Jeffrey, and Tati. They are the biggest beauty YouTubers that I know of. And so to say that the whole community is full of narcissists, attention-seeking people, negative people, is really, I don't know how to put it, it's really degrading and demeaning and very elitist of him to think that way. He's made some mistakes in his past. He's just come out with an apology video, which I've just finished watching. I watched it twice. And to be perfectly honest, it felt like he was just making more excuses for shitty behavior. He was saying, his reasoning for doing certain things. And, when they're basically trying to defend himself when there is no defendable, actions that can be taken for some of the things he's done. Talking about inappropriate child content. I don't know any other way to say it. He has talked about videoing his cousin talking about the birds and the bees and putting that up online for everybody to watch. He's talked about his blackface, his stereotyping, and that sort of thing. But for me, it all just seemed like one big deflection. It didn't feel like he was taking 100% accountability for what he has done in the past. Now, I've been on YouTube for 2 years now, maybe just like 2.5 years now. And I honestly didn't know who Shane Dawson was before I joined YouTube. I'd never heard of him, never heard of Jeffree Star, never heard of James Charles, and so I haven't had a chance to go into Shane's back catalog of videos and sketches and podcasts and the like, but I'm having a really hard time, accepting this apology or taking accountability, especially on the heels of what Jenna Marbles just did yesterday, which I find heartbreaking. She is truly a light right now that a lot of us need. And so for Shane to come on and give this half-assed apology, is really, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. At the end of his taking accountability video, he said that he holds his friends to a lower standard than strangers, which I find really interesting, because that means that they hold you to a lower standard than they would anybody else. So that means that you can be as degrading, demoralizing, um, that sort of thing without being checked. Like, if we're talking about Jeffrey, which I'm sure he was, um, because who else would he be talking about? I mean, Jeffrey is his family. So to say that you hold them to a lower standard, but behind the scenes you are, um, basically you're checking their behavior, but you're not doing it publicly. And when you have a person as polarizing as Jeffree Star, um, someone that is a misogynist, someone that is a racist, someone that is toxic, who is a blight on the beauty community, who's vindictive, who is a liar, who is manipulative, what does that say about you? You are the people you surround yourself with. And, for him to say, I watch I watch smaller YouTube beauty channels. That's all that's on my homepage. Well, that's great. But you're not doing anything to lift these creators up. I have not seen a single tweet from Shane Dawson that has said, oh my god, guys, I just saw the coolest look, or I just saw the coolest person, this guy or girl, is amazing, you should go check their channel. I have not seen a single tweet like that. Have not. If I'm wrong, check me for it, but that's what I see, is nothing from him as far as the beauty community is concerned. His cash grab, look, I got sucked into the hype of the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson conspiracy palette. I got sucked in so hard. I would have watch parties with my friends, and we were watching all that. And then when the beauty, behind the scenes beauty video came out, I was binging that with my friends. And my friend, one of my friends actually said to me, she's like, this is just a cash grab. Like, this is just one giant commercial for his palette and his release and his merch. She's like, I don't feel like this is genuine at all. And, the worst part is he was seeing it through the perspective of Jeffree Star's eyes. Like, what Jeffree Star has done and the empire that Jeffree Star has built for himself. And so that's why I think he had such a negative view on the beauty community as a whole, because he was looking at it through the lens of Jeffree Star, and he's not a nice person. I I'm not saying cancel anybody, but to be honest, Shane's apology or taking accountability didn't feel 100% genuine. It still felt very guarded. There was still a lot of excuses being made, and I just don't know if I'm buying into it anymore. I don't know if I'm buying into the Shane Dawson brand anymore. I thought I'd actually unsubscribed from his channel, and come to find out I hadn't, because I was refreshing my subscriptions page and boom, it popped up. So that's one thing on my list I have to do today. But I can no longer, in good conscience, support someone who is as problematic as he is. And let's face it, he's problematic. Just because he hasn't been in drama with any particular person, aside from the Jeffrey thing, like his friends all seem pretty wholesome. They seem pretty nice people. People like Garrett and Drew, like they are genuinely nice appearing people. I don't think that Garrett would hurt a fly, but I just I don't know. I really don't know. I'm probably going to get dragged for this, and I am well aware that I will. And I'm actually okay with it, because I'm not coming on here to tell you not to support someone. I'm not coming on here to tell you not to accept an apology, because one, it's not for me to tell you how to feel, but this is my channel, and I get to say what I want, and I get to say, talk about my feelings and my thoughts on my channel. So, you know, my thoughts and my feelings are that Shane Dawson needs to have some repercussions for what has happened. The child exploitation, the disgusting podcasts, the, you know, terrible racist videos that have come out, the blackface. I mean, for fuck's sakes, like, you're trying to have the birds and the bees talk with your cousin, and you put it out on the internet. But then for your family to turn around and say, oh, no, that's okay, that's just how our family is. Well, that's not right either. Just because your family has a sick and twisted sense of humor doesn't mean that you have the right to put that kind of shit out on the internet. For an underage minor. Like, not just underage, but she was a minor. Tween. Pre-tween. Okay? That is not okay. I don't care if it was done 5 years ago. I don't care if it was done 10 years ago. You don't exploit a child. You don't discuss going on and looking at child porn. And I'm going to have to bleep that out, but I'm sure you can read lips. But joking that you have gone online and Googled naked babies, and then talking about a little 6-year-old cheerleader and how she was sexy and how people are splicing this together. Those words came out of your mouth. Regardless of how you cut it or piece it together or whatever, those words came out of your mouth. And yes, you should be held accountable for that. Your behavior needs to be held accountable. You need to be You need to be held accountable. It's unacceptable. It's unconscionable. It's despicable. Despicable behavior. And yeah, I'm a little triggered. And the reason I'm triggered is because I was molested when I was younger. By a family member, and that's going up on the internet, because you know what, it happens. I was raped by a stranger. So for when I was a child, when I was a baby, okay, so to make jokes and make light about that kind of thing is very triggering, and it is despicable, and it's disgusting. It's revolting. You should be ashamed of yourself. But all I heard were excuses. Excuses as to, oh, you know, I did this at another time. I did this for shock value. I did this because I wanted to be edgy like Howard Stern. Well, you're not Howard Stern. Okay? Howard Stern has built a career on being a shock jock. You, my friend, are not the shock jock of YouTube. I don't care how much you want to be. You're just not. I am done with Shane Dawson. I am done with Jeffree Star, 100%. But I don't, and I've pretty much unsubscribed from a lot of the big YouTubers. You know, I am very disappointed in Shane. I'm very disappointed in the way he's handled this situation. For him to say that he wrote that Twitter statement out of anger, but that it came from a place of, how did he put it? He said that he wrote it out of anger, but it was supposed to be funny, and it didn't come across that way. Well, which way is it? Like, were you meaning to be offensive and rude and you know, and belittling to a community that you have no idea what you're talking about? Because I follow a lot of smaller MUAs, and I follow a couple bigger ones. And they're unproblematic. They don't go around making racist statements. They don't go around talking degradingly to women. They don't, stir up drama for views. They stay in their lane. They put makeup on their faces, sometimes special effects, and they stay out of the shit. They keep it real. They don't have to come out with these taking accountability videos. They don't have to come out with these apology videos. They stay in their lane. They do what they love, and they are okay with that. I am okay with that. I am not afraid of the hate. I am not afraid of losing subscribers. And frankly, I don't, and it's not necessarily that I don't care, because I've been working on this channel for 2.5 years. I do care about this channel. I care greatly about this channel. I'm not able to upload as much as I used to simply because I'm dealing with chronic pain issues, and they're not getting better. They're only getting worse because I have got so much stress in my life right now. But that is not what this video is about. This video is about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star and how warped their sense of reality is when it comes to this beauty community that you were never a part of. Sure, you spent thousands of dollars on makeup and you played with it for a year. You never put up a tutorial. You never even put up a tutorial with your own fucking product that you loved so much and you cried and got so excited about, and you did this 6-part documentary on it, or whatever it was, 5 or 6-part documentary, 7-part maybe, but never once did you actually use your own products. Not once. And it's just, and if I'm wrong, correct me, because I think, I'm gonna look it up, because I think the Shane Glosson channel, I wonder if he actually even put anything up on the Shane Glosson channel. Okay, he has put up 2 videos on the Shane Glosson channel. He has, 3. Confronting my strange addiction, addressing my weight gain, and craziest conspiracy theories. Not a single makeup video. But he loves this community. This community of degenerates. This community of narcissists. This community of problematic people. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not at all. I'm just going to go over these things. This palette was one of the best experiences of his life. It was a cash grab. The beauty gurus who are always involved in scandals are all the fucking same. You're talking about your family there. Your family of Jeffree Star. They're all attention-seeking, game-playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced ticking time bombs ready to explode. Really? I haven't seen that in the people that I watch. Never seen that. So are you projecting and saying that because you've only got it through the lens of Jeffree Star? So are you in turn saying that Jeffree Star is an all attention seeking, game playing, egocentric, narcissistic, vengeful, two-faced ticking time bombs ready to explode? I think that's what you're saying. But, you don't hold your friends up to the same standard you hold other people up to. You've literally, like I said, have only seen this community through the eyes of Jeffree Star. So all these awful things that you have said in your statement on Twitter are projections of what you actually think about Jeffree Star. if you think about it. But that's I'm I'm appalled. I'm absolutely appalled, and I'm offended. I'm offended. Big time. And if you want to call me triggered, whatever, that's fine. I'm triggered. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's my channel. It's my opinion, and I get to put it on here. So, at the end of the day, I am so very disappointed in Shane. I have unsubscribed. I don't even think I follow him on Twitter anymore. I'm done with him, done with Jeffree Star, done with all the bullshit. I'm gonna stay in my own lane. I'm gonna make content that makes me happy. I'm gonna upload as often as I possibly can, given my pain disability. And, you know, I'm just gonna keep it pushing. But like I said, I've been sitting on this video for over a week now, and I've been really afraid to put it up. But you know what? I'm not afraid anymore. It's my channel. It's my opinion. I am totally entitled to it. And if you don't like it, then that's fine. You can leave. I understand. But don't do it under pretense because I've offended you. Because if I've offended you, then there's something that is inside you saying, okay, this is not right. So, yeah. That's basically it. Thoroughly disappointed in Shane Dawson. And I am terribly sad that Jenna Marbles has left YouTube. She's a beautiful beacon of light. She is a joy to watch. And you have people like her who are genuinely, you can see, are genuinely distraught over the prospect of leaving YouTube. And then you have Shane, who comes off very arrogant and almost unapologetic while being apologetic. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting, but I've been rambling for a while now. I didn't take any notes because I just wanted this to come off the cuff, and it's probably going to be a shitty video, but it is what it is. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.